This summer went faster than the last one. Next summer will go faster still, and the one after that, faster again. By the end of your life, a whole year will feel like a single week. You are not imagining this. It is measurable. Time is not speeding up. The clocks are perfectly fine. Something is being stolen from you, quietly, every single day. And the strangest part, you are the one helping it happen. To understand it, go back to when you were 5 years old. A single summer felt endless. A car trip felt like crossing the world. One school year stretched out like a small lifetime. Nothing was wrong with you then. Nothing is wrong with you now. The math simply changed. In 1897, a French philosopher named Paul Janet wrote down the first clue. His idea was almost insultingly simple. You measure every year against the total length of your life. At 5, 1 year is a fifth of everything you have ever lived. It is enormous. 20% of your entire existence. At 50, that same year is just 1/50th, 2%. The same 365 days shrunk to almost nothing. Each birthday, the slice gets thinner. Your life becomes a ruler, and every year you measure against a longer one. But this was only the surface. 7 years earlier, in 1890, William James had felt something deeper. Childhood feels long in memory, not just in the moment, and he asked a simple question. Why? His answer was about firsts. Your first day of school, your first friend, the first time you saw the ocean. When you are young, almost everything happens for the first time. Every day writes a brand new page in your memory. Your brain is recording in high definition, constantly. Now think about last Tuesday. Can you? Or does it blur into every other Tuesday? As an adult, your days rhyme. Same route, same desk, same screen, same coffee. And here is the disturbing part. When days repeat, your brain stops recording them. It already has the file. Why save it twice? An entire month can pass and leave almost no trace. You didn't lose the time. You lost the memory of it. And in your mind, those two are the same thing. Maybe you think this is just psychology, just a feeling. In 2019, an engineer at Duke University, Adrian Bajan, disagreed. He argued the cause is physical, built into your hardware. As you age, your brain processes images more slowly. When you're young, your mind takes in many mental frames every second. The world arrives in high frame rate, slow motion, rich. As the nerves grow longer and more worn, signals travel slower. You capture fewer frames per second. Same real time. Fewer mental snapshots inside it. So time feels like it's rushing past because you see less of it. Your eyes are open, but the camera is slowing down. This is happening to you right now as you watch this. There is one more question. Can you ever slow it back down? A neuroscientist named David Eagleman tried to find out. His method sounds completely insane. He took volunteers to a tower 15 stories high. He strapped a special clock onto their wrist. Then he dropped them, backward, into a net far below. In freefall, terrified, the human brain goes into overdrive. Afterward, every person swore the fall lasted longer than it really did. Fear had stretched their time. But the wrist clock proved they hadn't actually seen any faster. So why did it feel so long? Because in that terror, the brain recorded everything. Dense memory, maximum detail, a flood of new images, and a richly recorded moment feels long when you look back. That was the secret, hiding in plain sight. Novelty is what makes time feel long, and novelty is exactly what the modern world quietly removes. Think about what comfort actually means. The same app opening to the same feed every single morning. Food that arrives without a journey. Entertainment without a search. A life engineered to have no friction, no surprise, no edges. Every convenience you buy makes one more day identical to the last. An entire industry of comfort is selling you frictionless time. And frictionless time is invisible time. The smoother your life runs, the faster it disappears. You were promised ease. Nobody mentioned the price. and the price is paid in summers you will never remember. Now stack all of it together. The fraction shrinks, the firsts run out, the frame rate drops, the days repeat. Each force is quiet on its own. Together, they erase entire years. This is why people reach 60 and ask the same question. Where did it all go? It didn't go anywhere. It was simply never recorded. They lived every day. They just didn't keep any of them. An unrecorded life is, in memory, a short one. But the experiment points the other way too. If sameness erases time, then novelty restores it. You cannot change the fraction. You cannot slow the nerves. But you decide how many firsts are left in your life, a road you have never driven, a skill that makes you clumsy again, a place where you don't even speak the language, anything that forces your brain to start recording again. Discomfort is not the enemy of a good life. It is the very thing that makes a life feel long. The people whose years feel full are not the ones with the easiest days. They're the ones with the most new ones. So the next time a year vanishes behind you, don't ask where the time went. Ask how many days you actually let yourself remember. Time was never speeding up. You were just living the same day over and over and calling it a life. The clock on the wall was never the thief. The thief is the routine you chose, because it was easy. You can't add years to the end of your life, but you can put life back into the ones you have left, starting with tomorrow, if you simply refuse to let it look like today.